We welcome you into Pine River tonight. We got a big-time matchup for high school volleyball as the Tigers on a roll right now, coming off a loss but competitive in their matchup against Bemidji, while Kelliher Northome looking for that signature win of the season. It's the Kelliher Northome Mustangs and the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Welcome in, everyone, to the Station 371 pregame show, simulcasting on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com. Noah Caruso here with you in Pine River tonight, and for PRB, they entered this game on a bit of a roll, playing much better volleyball in the last 2 weeks. They sit at 10-5 on the season, and coming off a 3-0 sweep loss against Bemidji. But with that being said, competitive in all those sets, losing 25-18, 25-22, and 25-18. So they came in competitive, and you're going to hear from Josh Hershey, head coach of the PRB Tigers, later on in the pregame show. And really leading up to that game, he wanted great effort. He wanted the girls to really shake off any mistakes and just go out and play volleyball. And look what it led to. Competitive against a higher class team, and it's really going to shape them in the future as they're looking to get on a playoff run, as they've only lost twice in their last 8 games. So this is a Tigers team that is playing with authority right now, led by Cassidy Bristow, and she's been fantastic in recent games. Against Black Duck, had 14 kills and 10 set assists in the win against Black Duck, and also was able to wrap up 12 against Bemidji. She was a force for the Lumberjacks, looking to be a force against the Mustangs here tonight. And we're off to a bit of an early start here. JV getting done early, so we are about ready to go here. But for Northome Kelliher, they entered this game at 4-8 on the season, coming off a 3-1 loss against Clearbrook Gonvick. But with that being said, for this Mustangs roster, they have a lot of young players. Only 2 seniors in the starting rotation tonight with Kenley Hallstrom and Ella Thayer, but both are relied on heavily to make offense happen for this Kelliher Northome squad. And for the Mustangs, they need to be good in transition tonight. As we know, this PRB squad, they bring the heavy hitters. And for Northome Kelliher, looking for that one big signature win on the season. But you look at this roster, ladies and gentlemen, it is loaded with 7 sophomores on the varsity roster listed here. And it's going to be curious to see, when you go up against a team that made the state tournament a year ago and bringing some of that experience back, how they really respond and how they're going to really go about this game. But a win would go huge for the Mustangs tonight, as we're now in the second half of the season. We're past the midway point. Playoffs are going to be here before you know it, but we are expecting a fun one here tonight in Pine River. We are going to take a break. When we come back, we'll take a brief deep look into these 2 squads. Again, we're about ready for tip-off in about 12 minutes or so, but we'll get you caught up with your team comparisons, and we'll hear from Josh Hershey, head coach of the Pine River-Backus Tigers, in a matter of moments. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to the Station 371 pregame show, simulcasting on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5.
University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
The name to remember in used appliances is Ross.
Welcome back to the Station 371 pregame show, simulcasting on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5. Noah Caruso here with you in action tonight. And as always, our pregame coverage is brought to you by Station 371. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River is your stop for kerosene, off-road diesel, and quality Cenex gasoline. Get your bait and tackle and fishing license at Station 371, located on Highway 371 in Pine River. And looking at what we have for these 2 squads for tonight. For the Pine River-Backus Tigers, they are entering this game at 10-5 on the season. as they're coming off a 3-0 loss against the Bemidji Lumberjacks. But competitive were the Tigers in that match. Prior to that, a 3-0 win against the Black Duck Drakes here in Pine River. The Tigers have won won 6 of their last 8 matchups, including a second-place finish in the Barb Netrud Invitational in Crosby Ironton. So this is a Tigers team that looks to get on a roll here tonight. And for Kelliher Northome, now they enter this game on a little bit of licking their wounds a bit, coming off a 3-1 loss against Clearbrook Gonvick. And for the Northome Kelliher, they enter this game at 4-8 on the year. Very young roster for this squad, and for Northome Kelliher, looking for that key signature win on the season. They are coached by Anastasia Molnar, looking at 7 sophomores in this varsity roster. Only 2 seniors, but both are in the starting lineup here tonight. And for the Mustangs, in recent performances for Northome Kelliher, sitting again at 4-8 on the season. They won in tournament action against Crookston at their Crookston tournament, but wins coming against LaPorte 3-1, and started the season off well with a win against Bagley and Northland, looking to gain that momentum that they had early in the season, winning 2 of their first 3 games to get a big win here tonight in Pine River. And again, a special thanks to our sponsors of Station 371 for the pregame coverage. Restock on food, fuel, and beta. Locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle. Quality Sanks Gasoline as the only fuel station with kerosene and off-road diesel. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. And as a reminder, make sure to tune in for post-game coverage as we have our award winners, including our big deal of the game, brought to you by Atwater Chevrolet GMC in Aiken, Riverwood Healthcare, Pizza Ranch in Baxter and Little Falls, W.W. Thompson Concrete Products in Brainerd, Matson Lumber in Nisswa, Donlinger Automotive in Brainerd, BigDealAuctions.com, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Tykes Carpet Castle in Brainerd, and Shannon's Auto Body in Brainerd. And then our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game, as well as our Pine River Family Market star of the game, brought to you by Pine River Family Market, where you can find it all and still enjoy the local hometown atmosphere. Every Wednesday, gallons of milk are just $2 for $6. Visit them online for curbside pickup or delivery at PineRiverFamilyMarketDelivers.com. We are going to take a break. When we come back, we are going to hear from Josh Hershey, head coach of the Pine River-Backus Tigers, as we get you set for the first tip here tonight in Pine River between the PRB Tigers and the Northome Kelliher Mustangs. Back in just a moment, you're listening to the Station 371 pregame show, simulcasting on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Piers, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
Welcome back to the Station 371 pregame show here in Pine River. Volleyball action between the Pine River-Backus Tigers and Northome Kelliher Mustangs. Josh Hershey, head coach of the Tigers, joining us. And, Coach, when you were talking about that matchup against Bemidji that you guys had, you wanted to see fun, you wanted to see the girls play loose and just go out there and play volleyball. And you got 3 really competitive sets out of them. How pleased were you with their performance against Bemidji and to see some higher, bigger school competition?
Yeah, no, it's fun to play teams like that, that's for sure. I don't know how well we executed or did some of the stuff. Really, that falls on me, though. I got to do a better job of coaching these guys and, just make sure that they're in a position to be more successful. We feel like we're not far away, but some of the things that we keep doing are, shooting ourselves in the foot, and really it comes down to discipline, and that's a reflection of coaching.
Well, Coach, you guys are getting on a good roll right now. You guys got another double-digit win season under your belt, and I know for you always want more from these girls. But to talk about just in these last couple of weeks how the team's been able to really take that next step up and to continue to get better here as we're over the midway point of the season. Yeah,
well, we're trying to find that get better level. We really are. I mean, it feels like we're close. I can't ask more of them at practice. We can't put more hours in than we're putting in. So, we'd like to think we're close, but we know we're not there. And so, but I'm certainly pleased. They're a fun group. Their attitude's always good. They're always trying hard. That's certainly not the issue. It's just mentally we got to take a step forward, and hopefully we show signs of that here even in the next couple days.
And it's a team game, of course, Coach, but Cassie Bristow has been looking great the last couple of games. And how important is it to get her and the rest of the front row hitters going early tonight?
Yeah, it's important. A huge part of the equation is certainly Cass, but the others got to be able to put that ball down too for us. We know that the best teams are sitting on Cassidy a lot with double teams, even triple teams we saw the other night at times. And so, but she's also got to get back to some of her game that she had a year ago and this summer, which is running slides, running things to get the defense loosened up, give us some better angles, better looks, and also get her teammates more one-on-one looks. So right now our slide game has been non-existent, and I'm on them pretty hard to get it going. So.
And this is a Northome Kelliher team that you guys got the best of last year, but things obviously change year after year in high school sports. But from what you recollect from last year, what are going to be the biggest aspects to a victory tonight?
Yeah, well, we got to serve tough and hopefully stay in offense. I think that's what we're hoping to do on our side of the net, and if we do those things, we'll be okay.
Well, Josh, we're expecting a fun one. As always, appreciate the time. Best of luck tonight.
Hey, yeah, thanks a lot for being here.
Josh Hershey, head coach of the PRB Tigers, back in just a moment on the Station 371 pregame show.
Great people. PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com. Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Do something fun and make new
Online at TrumpExcavating.com.
Let's get things rolling here in Pine River tonight. Noah Caruso here with you for high school volleyball action as we wrap up the Station 371 pregame show, and we will get this one rolling between the Northome Kelliher Mustangs and the Pine River-Backus Tigers. They just did the national anthem. Great job by the PRB Pep Band. Another great crowd on hand tonight, especially in the student section. And here are your starting lineups tonight. First, for the visiting Northome Kelliher Mustangs. Getting things going, it'll be senior number 10, Kenley Hallstrom, senior number 3, Ella Thayer, the two seniors in this lineup. Junior number 14, Chloe Buntemeyer. Junior number 6, the libero tonight will be Lexi Herron. Sophomore number 1, Charlize Hallstrom. Sophomore number 7, Kylie Binkley. Sophomore number 2, Kate Thayer. And rounding out the rotation is sophomore number 11, Allie Lundeen. That'll be the rotation tonight for Northome Kelliher, sitting at 4-8 on the season. And for the hometown Pine River-Backus Tigers, it'll be junior number 3, Cassidy Bristow, who's been on an absolute tear in recent games. Senior number 5, Brianna Hannikin. Sophomore number 6, Mimi Bukers. Senior number 7, Avery Sawyer. Senior number 9, Megan Irish. And then senior number 10, Laura Dahl, another key component in that back row for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. And the libero tonight will be junior number 24, Caitlin Riley. Northome Kelliher are coached by Annalise Molnar, assisted by Sarah Lindley. PRB is coached by Josh Hershey, assisted by Liz Dahl, Ben Kinzer, and Nicole Hershey. Pine River-Backus entering this game at 10-5 on the year, another double-digit win season under their belt. Last year when these two teams met, it was a 3-0 sweep for Pine River-Backus. For Northome Kelliher, a very young, inexperienced roster looking for that big signature win, and of course it is homecoming week for Pine River-Backus. They look to make quick work tonight against Northome Kelliher and get ready for their matinee matchup tomorrow, as that'll also be here on YourLiveEvent.com as we get the official word from the referees, and we are about ready to go. It is going to be Pine River-Backus in the orange jerseys, white numbers, black shorts. For Northome Kelliher, it is the blue jerseys, black numbers, and the black shorts tonight for the Mustangs. As we get the official rotations in order, keep an eye on Cassidy Bristow in that front row for Pine River-Backus. And for Northome Kelliher, keep an eye on Kenley Hallstrom, key senior for this Mustang squad. It's going to be PRB to serve first, going right to left on your radio dial, and we'll get things started with Mimi Bucher serving from the right side of the court, and we are underway here in Pine River. And the miss hit right out of the gate, and it's an ace right out of the gate for Mimi Bukers. Miss hit in the middle that time by Binkley, and Pine River-Backus on top 1-0. Josh Hershey preaches all the time of service in needs to continue to be better game after game, and he really stressed that in tonight's game. And there's a hit, but backed up by Hannikin. And that's going to be out of bounds as Cassidy Bristow trying to set that up and get back on defense, but that was out of bounds on the far sideline. So Northome Kelliher tying this one at 1. And serving is going to be number 12 for Northome Kelliher. So I don't have that on my roster here, so we'll try and get that squared away in a matter of moments. But here with the swing is Thayer. Pine River-Backus on the attack now. Irish bumping that over. And here we go with the Mustangs on the attack. In the middle, taking a swing and blocked by Bristow. Good hit that time by Kate Thayer. But now a swing this time by Bristow, and there's a kill. Set up that time by Buchers with the set assist. And it's 2-1 Pine River-Backus. Alora Dahl serving from the right side of the court. Deep serve. Good jump serve. Now on the near side, this is going to be number 10, Hallstrom with the swing, but Tigers able to react to it on defense. But now the Northome Kelliher back on the attack. Riley, the libero, into the match. Now taking a swing, and now it's Bristow again. Cassidy Bristow, 2 kills out of the gate. Give that set assist to Irish. 3-1 Pine River-Backus. And a substitution here as coming out is going to be Buchers. In is number 20, Madeline Knapp. Knapp seeing action for the first time tonight. Alora Dahl serving from the far sideline again. Jump serve and a good line drive serve. And there's a miss hit by Kenley Hallstrom. And it's 4-1 Pine River-Backus. 3 straight points for the Tigers. And for Laura Dahl, just grazing the net that time as that's coming up towards me, and that is out of bounds. That's an ace for Laura Dahl. I thought maybe for a second I had a chance to maybe catch it, but not quite. But Laura Dahl being a part of the ace corral as she's able to notch her first. 5-1 Pine River-Backus. And another good line drive serve and make that 2 in a row for Laura Dahl. 6-1 Pine River-Backus. And now coming in for Northome Kelliher, Ella Thayer is out. The libero, Lexi Heron, is in for the first time tonight. Laura Dahl serving again in the middle to Heron, and another miss hit. Make that 3 straight aces for Laura Dahl. 6-0 run by Pine River-Backus. 7-1 Tigers lead. Laura Dahl will keep this thing rolling. Serving far side of the court. Line drives her to the opposite sideline, and that hits the ceiling, and just able to get that over is Northome Kelliher. Hannigan trying to take a swing, and that'll find its way out of bounds as trying to get that swing that time. It was Avery Sawyer, but she was out of the restricted area, so it is going to be a point for Northome Kelliher. Serving now is going to be Thayer. Play in the middle. Bristow high in the air. This is Sawyer from the near post, and a great chicken wing swing to keep it alive in that middle row by Hallstrom. And now again, this is Northome Kelliher on the attack, but Tigers react well. It's Irish a swing, and that is deep, and that is out of bounds. So back-to-back points for the Mustangs, 7-3, Tigers on top. Kate Thayer serving from the middle of the court. Going left to right for our radio listeners. Line drive serve, played by Bristow nicely. Dahl now back to Bristow, and that is dug out that time by number 1, Charlize Hallstrom. And now Hallstrom will get it herself, and she'll get it down. Charlize Hallstrom getting on the score sheet with her first kill of the night. And now it's a 3-0 run by Northome Kelliher. 7-4, Tigers on top. Here's Ella Thayer to serve again. Line drive on the opposite side. Riley playing it. Dahl setting up. This is going to be Sawyer. Not all she wanted on it, but it does get down. Heron rushing to get to that ball, but just left it short. Laura Dahl will get the set assist as well on that. For the kill for Sawyer. And it's now 8-4. Pine River-Backus here in set 1. Caitlin Riley to serve on the far sideline, going the opposite way to Hallstrom. Tigers back on the attack. Far post, Bristow, and just out of bounds. 8-5. Northome Kelliher is back into the game. Is Ella Thayer. Serving this time is going to be number 1, Charlize Hallstrom. Hallstrom serving middle of the court as that's going to be played by Knapp. Dahl in the middle. This is Hannigan and down on the far sideline. Brianna Hannigan, what a swing. Laura Dahl getting another set assist as we are now getting Mimi Buchers back in for Madeline Knapp. Tigers back on the board. It is 9-5. It's Cassie Bristow who had 14 kills in the win against Black Duck last week. She'll be the one to serve, and it's a line drive on the far side of the court. High in the air, this is Kate Thayer, and able to get that in the front row is Sawyer. Far post, this is Mimi Bukers, but that's just out of bounds on the near side. So a point for the Mustangs, and I'm sure for Josh Hershey, who expects a lot out of this Tigers squad. Northome Kelliher gaining a lot from Tiger mistakes early on, as serving that one. Short was Kenley Hellstrom, and now that is going to be down for Brianna Hannikin. Brianna Hannikin getting her second kill of the night, making it a 10-6 match here in set number 1. Sawyer will deliver. Playing a short in the middle row. High up in the middle. This is Thayer, and oh boy, that may have hit Sawyer in the face. As nothing she can really do is she just shakes that off, and all you can do is laugh about that. But boy, what a hit that time by Northome Kelliher by Ella Thayer. Her first kill of the night, and that is going to be an ace. So back-to-back points for Northome Kelliher, as getting the ace that time was Kylie Binkley. Binkley with her first ace of the night, serving from the far side, now shifting to the middle, and now we'll send it to Riley on the far side. Now this is Hannikin, that's blocked. Kate Thayer there in front. Thayer's first block of the night, and it's a 10-9 game. River-Backus still leads, but the Mustangs threatening. Bristow now to Dahl, near post. This is Irish. That was blocked, but it does get down. That's Mimi Bukers, who is going to knock it down for the kill. Bukers her first, as Brianna Hannikin will go back to serve. As now Irish is back into the match for Caitlin Riley. Hannikin serving on the far sideline. 11-9, Tigers lead here in set number 1. Serving cross court, Thayer. Now this is Ella Thayer, who's just going to half-hearted swing as Tigers back on the attack. This is Irish this time, but dug out by the Mustangs. And now quick over to PRB. Sawyer will try to take a swing again, and blocked. Kate Thayer again, knocking that down. 11-10, Pine River-Backus. Ella Thayer back to serve. Thayer jump serve, cross court to Riley. Dahl in the middle. Irish near post, but not much working for the Tigers on that attack. Here's Hallstrom. That was blocked by Dahl. We got a whistle, and that's going to be a point for Pine River-Backus. That was a net infringement that time by Northome Kelliher. 12-10, Pine River-Backus here in set number 1. Mimi Bukers to serve, far court. No jump, and that goes right into the net on the serve. So again, Northome Kelliher not going away here as Madeline Knapp back in for Mimi Bukers. As serving for Northome Kelliher. Gonna be Buntmeyer. And now here we go as Bristow near post, as that goes right to the arms of Binkley. Now on the attack, Hallstrom. Dahl to Sawyer near post, and that gets down. Alora Dahl, her third set assist. Megan Irish, her first kill. 13-11. Laura Dahl now delivering on the serve. Last time she served, it was a 6-0 run by Pine River-Backus, and not able to get over in 3 hits. So Laura Dahl looking to potentially get another run going. 14-11 PRB here in set number 1. Dahl with the serve cross court as Charlize Hallstrom will set it up for Buntmeyer. Now swinging, and that is out of bounds on the far sideline. Great effort by Kate Thayer, and a timeout by Josh Hershey and the Pine River-Backus Tigers. 15-11. PRB leads here in set number 1. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to Tiger Volleyball on yourliveevent.com and Skeeter 101.5.
Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
In Brainerd, across from Lakes Printing on Oak Street in Brainerd.
Welcome back to the action here in Pine River. PRB off the timeout. They have one remaining here in the set. Northome Kelliher still with two. 15-11. Pine River-Backus leads here in set number one. Alora Dahl serving again for PRB, going right to left for our radio listeners on Skeeter 101.5. Serving on the far sideline. Back deep, and here's the jump serve, cross court. Mustangs on the attack. Buntmeyer just setting that over is Kate Thayer. So Tigers looking to get on the attack, as that may have been out of bounds, but able to get to it was Sawyer. And now Thayer will take a hard swing and down on the near corner. Great pinpoint placement by Kate Thayer. Kate Thayer, kill number 2 on the night, 15-12. As Kate Thayer will serve, as Thayer, just a sophomore, playing with a lot of knack tonight, but that serve is out of bounds, so it goes right back to Pine River-Backus. 16-12. BRB leads as Hannikin is in for Megan Irish. Caitlin Riley, the libero, will serve on the far sideline. 16-12, Pine River-Backus leads. That serve well out of bounds. Trying to aim for that near corner, but it goes back to the Mustangs as they trail by 3. Not going away here in set number 1. Charlize Hallstrom, the sophomore for the Mustangs, will deliver in the middle as that's played by Knapp. Dahl, far post, Bristow, blocked, but great reaction that time by Kenley Hallstrom. And now again, this is Sawyer, blocked in front by Hallstrom. Mustangs again, Thayer, blocked and down, Brianna Hannikin. Saw that one up in the air, knocks it down. And great awareness by Brianna Hannikin. Madeline Knapp is out. Mimi Buchers is back in. Buntmeyer will come out for Northome Kelliher. In is Emily Maston. And now here we go with the serve from Bristow, as that's dug out by Charlize Hallstrom. Now to assist to her sister Kenley, and not able to get over on 3 hits, however. As it's now 18-13, Pine River-Backus. Cassidy Bristow, the junior, will serve down the middle. Great line drive, just grazing the top of the net. And now near post, this is Hallstrom, but Bristow able to dig that one out. Dahl in the middle to Hannikin, fading away and not able to get it down, but a one-arm swing falls right into the forearms of Kate Thayer. And now Bucher is going to try again, blocked, a whistle, and a point for Northome Kelliher. Again, getting a little too close to the net that time. 18-14. Pine River-Backus still leads. Kenley Hallstrom to deliver. As in for the first time is Allie Lundeen. In for Charlize Hallstrom. Now here's Kenley Hallstrom, excuse me. And now Dahl serving up to Sawyer near post and blocked. Couple of Mustangs there, both Maston and Binkley there on the block. 18-15. Hallstrom, short serve. Riley plays it on the near sideline. Dahl in the middle to Hannikin, and able to react to it is Kate Thayer. Dahl will try Sawyer again near post. That was tipped and blocked, but no one able to get to it in the middle. The closest Mustang there was Kate Thayer, who's been all over the place tonight. Not able to get to that one in time, and it's a 19-15 lead for Pine River-Backus, closing in on a set 1 victory. Avery Sawyer delivers a good serve, setting up Kate Thayer in the middle. Not liking that attempt that time, so she'll set it over, but Alora Dahl with a little touch as that gets down in the front row. Alora Dahl getting her first kill of the night, 20-15. Pine River-Backus leads. Sawyer again with a good serve in the middle. Hallstrom now setting up for Ella Thayer, as that's dug out Bristow on the near corner. Hannikin far post will take a swing. Dug out that time by Lundeen. Now near post, Ella Thayer out of bounds. Powerful hit that time by Ella Thayer, but just not able to knock it down. And it's a 3-0 run for PRB. They lead 25-15 and a timeout by Anna Molnar and the Mustangs. 21-15, Pine River-Backus leads here in set number 1. Back in just a moment. You're watching Tigers Volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com, simulcasting on Skeeter 101.5.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Local business.
Off the Northome Kelliher timeout. They have 1 remaining in the set. So does Pine River-Backus. Tigers lead 21-15. It's going to be Avery Sawyer to serve, going right to left on our radio dial for our radio listeners. That's going to be an ace for Avery Sawyer, her first of the night. Now 22-15. 4-0 run by the Tigers as they close in on a set 1 win. Sawyer, long serve this time, played by Lundeen. In the middle, as Ella Thayer will just set that over as Mustangs look to go on the defensive end, looking for transition. But Sawyer will take a swing, and that finds a pocket on the far sideline. Avery Sawyer will knock it down for the kill. 23-15, Pine River-Backus here in set number 1. That was set up by Alora Dahl again, make that 4-set assist for her as Sawyer will serve in the middle. Up in the air by Thayer, and here we go for the Tigers on the attack. Hannikin in the middle, that was blocked. Ella Thayer, one of the Mustangs there. Sawyer will try to take a swing on the near post, but dug out by Hallstrom, but that is going to go far to the crowd. A little too hard on that attempt. A miss hit by the Mustangs, and it's a 24-15 lead, set point for the Tigers. Sawyer, short serve, played by Ella Thayer. She'll get it back. Now to Sawyer. Digging that one out, Hannikin far post, blocked, deflected. Played by Kate Thayer. Getting back, this is going to be Kylie Binkley, as that'll get down for the kill. Binkley getting her first kill, give the set assist to Kate Thayer. 24-16. Ended another 6-0 run by Pine River-Backus. Here's Hannikin in the middle. That was deflected by Ella Thayer. Now to Kate Thayer, far post, and Riley digging that out. Dahl in the middle to Hannikin. That was blocked, and a whistle and a point for Pine River-Backus. They say that did find its way down. Kate Thayer with the block and the kill. She's got 3 tonight, 24-17. Mustangs looking to get on a late run of their own, as this one is served by Binkley. Tigers on the attack. Sawyer near post. That was blocked. Fisted up in the air by Thayer. Hannikin blocked again by Kate Thayer. All over the place tonight, especially in that front row. She's got 2 blocks to go with her 4 kills tonight. 24-18, 3-0 run by the Mustangs. As Sawyer misplays that one, but Hannikin not able to get it over. 24-19, Mustangs on a 4-0 run, looking to find themselves back here in set 1. Binkley to serve, shifting to the middle, delivers a line drive to Riley. Dahl to Hannikin in the middle, that was blocked, and that'll get down. Great effort that time by Ella Thayer, but just not able to find a player on the far sideline, as that was swung on hard by Hannikin as she closes things out here in set number 1. 25-19, the final here in set number 1. They lead the match 1-0. We are going to take a break. When we come back, we'll give you your set 1 recap and get you ready for set number 2. You're listening to Tigers Volleyball on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
Welcome back. Set number 1 in the books, Pine River-Backus winning set 1 25-19. And they lead the match 1-0. Noah Caruso here with you tonight as we recap set number 1 for Pine River-Backus. Got on 2 6-0 runs. One early on in the match to, at one point, put them up 7-1, and late to really start to pull away. It was a 18-15 game, what turned into a 24-15 game, as Pine River-Backus taking set number 1. Your stat leaders for both teams: Brianna Hannikin with 4 kills, including the closer in set number 1. Alora Dahl leading the way with 4 set assists and 3 aces. Aces by Buchers and Sawyer. 2 kills for Sawyer and Cassidy Bristow here tonight. And for Northome Kelliher, just early mistakes by the Mustangs, looking to turn things around here in set number 2. But it was Kate Thayer who was all over the place tonight for Kelliher Northome, as she had 4 kills in that first set. 2 set assists. Also had 4 blocks in that first set as well. Only 1 ace by Northome Kelliher, and it was Binkley who has the lone ace for Northome Kelliher. As we get you ready for set number 2. Other games in action that we'll give you score updates on in a matter of moments. Pine River-Backus taking set number 1, 25-19. We also have Pequot Lakes on the road against Malacca, and Pillager hosting New York Mills. We'll give you score updates there in a matter of moments. Pine River-Backus gets things set again in the orange jerseys. Northome Kelliher in the blue jerseys. It'll be Northome Kelliher's serve going left to right on your radio dial. It'll be Chloe Buntemeyer to get things started for the Mustangs. Serving down the middle. Madeline Knapp will start for Mimi Buchers in this rotation. Mustangs going left to right for our listeners on Skeeter 101.5, and here we go with set number 2. Knapp with an early dig, as that's going to be swung on. Now far post. This is Charlize Hallstrom. That was blocked in the middle by Bristow. Knapp able to dig that out, but that goes out of bounds. Also into the match for the first time is Ashley Schamp. That does go out of bounds as Northome Kelliher jumps out to a 1-0 lead. Buntemeyer again, line drive serve. Knapp playing that cleanly. So that's far post. Alora Dahl taking a swing, dug out by Ella Thayer. That's Kate Thayer who's just going to bump that over. Almost miscommunicated between her and Lindley, who's into the match, and that'll get down for the kill. Let's make that cast. It's going to be number 11, Ella Dahl, who immediately comes out, but immediately makes an impact. Tied at 1, and it's Alora Dahl now back to serve. 1-1 our score, as Hannikin now in for Ella Dahl, and that is going to be an ace. Off the delivery by Alora Dahl, make that 4 aces for her tonight. 2-1 Pine River-Backus. Dahl serving far sideline. Jump serve, good delivery, but out of bounds. Northome Kelliher will take those all day, as a lot of their points in that first set were just miscues by the Tigers, but they did go on a late 4-0 run to make it interesting late in set 1. As that service in by Kate Thayer is now for Bristow, and Kate Thayer digging that out beautifully. Coming at her 1,000 miles an hour as Dahl bumps that up in the air. Oh, blocked by Bristow. As it seemed, in that front row, Kylie Binkley was thinking to get a kill, but Cassie Bristow emphatically. Hannikin in for Sawyer. Or excuse me, Hannikin is in for Buchers, and now Sawyer is out, and in is Megan Irish. It's going to be Riley to deliver, and that is going to be an ace for Caitlin Riley. Her first ace of the night. Back-to-back points for Pine River-Backus, 4-2 here in set number 2. Riley played cleanly that time by Kate Thayer. Now in the middle. So that's going to be set over by Emily Maston. And now here's Irish, dug out by Charlize Hallstrom. Now in the middle again, this is Binkley, but dug out by Riley. Now this is Irish, and down. Bristow with the set assist. Megan Irish with the kill, her second, her first of the set. 3 straight for Pine River-Backus, 5-2. Tigers on top here in set number 2. Riley, quick delivery. In the middle, played by Ella Thayer. Now in the middle, that's blocked. Hannikin and Bristow there. Cassie Bristow will get it back. Take a swing, and that is reacted to by Ella Thayer, but that deflection goes out of bounds on the far sideline. Bristow will get the kill. 6-2 Tigers lead as Riley out of bounds on the delivery. 6-3 now as Northome Kelliher will get the point as they trail by 3. Charlize Hallstrom is going to deliver, serving down the middle. Going left to right for our radio listeners on Skeeter 101.5. Hallstrom going cross court as Hannikin skying up for that one as Irish will swing near post, but dug out in the middle by Ella Thayer. Hannikin reading that again. Boy, a couple of times in this match we saw her react well to those balls going high in the air, able to knock that one down as Knapp is out and is Buchers. Cassidy Bristow will serve, and it's a 7-3 lead for Pine River-Backus. Hannikin with 5 kills. Bristow, line drive, played by Ella Thayer. Buntmeyer, sent over by Lindley. Now far post, Buchers taking a swing, played by Kate Thayer. Buntmeyer now to Ella Thayer, and that was blocked, but it does get down. Ella Thayer, powerful on the swing, able to sky through the extended arms of Hannikin and Sawyer. Ella Thayer with the kill. It's a 7-4 lead for PRB. This is going to be number 9 Lindley to serve as that goes into the net on the delivery. 8-4 Pine River-Backus. It'll be Megan Irish serving on the near sideline. Out is going to be Lindley. Back in is Kenley Hallstrom for Northome Kelliher. That's skied up in the air. Buntmeyer in the middle to Ella Thayer. But Hannikin reading and reacting well as this is going to be Buchers. Able to set that over, but the Mustangs react defensively. Tigers are going to go on the transition. This is Buchers far post, and reacted well. Buntmeyer sent over by Ella Thayer. Dahl trying to catch the Mustangs defense sleeping. Good volley here as that'll be miscommunicated between Ella Thayer and Binkley. Is not able to get it over in 3 hits. 9-4, Tigers on top. Megan Irish again to deliver. Irish, lofted serve. Hallstrom playing this one to Binkley. Now to Sawyer, blocked by Binkley. Dahl, the tap, and down. No Mustang in the middle of the court. And now we've got a substitution for Pine River-Backus. Ariana Burns coming in for Buchers. Burns in for the first time tonight. Irish will continue to serve. It's a 10-4 lead for the Tigers. Irish delivers long, and that might be an ace, and it will be. Kenley Hallstrom, bit of a late reaction, maybe seeing if that was going out of bounds, but by the time she reacted to it, it was too late as Irish will get her first ace of the night. Irish again delivers, played by Charlize Hallstrom. Buntmeyer, bumped over by Binkley. Riley digging that one out in the back row. This is going to be Knapp, on that one, that was Burns who was able to set it up. That'll get down. Ariana Burns getting credit for the kill. It's the Tigers team that goes deep into their rotation. A lot of juniors on this roster and have a lot of experience playing on that state tournament team a season ago. It's Buntmeyer trying to catch the Tigers sleeping. Not working that time. Hannikin with a block out of bounds, and that'll be a point for Pine River-Backus. Hannikin get credit for the kill again. And we got a timeout by Northome Kelliher. Another 6-0 run by Pine River-Backus puts them on top 13-4 here in set number 2. Back in just a moment. You're listening to Tigers Volleyball on YourLiveEvent.com and Skeeter 101.5.
Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
prbschools.org.
Off the Northome Kelliher timeout, a 6-0 run by Pine River-Backus puts them on top 13-4. They already lead the match 1-0, looking to really pull away here in set number 2. It'll be Pine River-Backus with the serve, going right to left for our radio listeners on Skeeter 101.5 or simulcasting on yourliveevent.com. Megan Irish for Pine River-Backus will deliver, and delivers a good one. In the middle, played by Binkley. Now far post, that is Ella Thayer, blocked and down as Hannikin able to get a block to it. Burns not quite able to get there in time. Ella Thayer will get the kill, and it's 13-5. In is Ella Dahl, out is Megan Irish. Serving this time is going to be Binkley, and she'll deliver a line drive. Riley playing it up front as Ella Dahl will set that over. We got a whistle and a point, as that's going to be one of the players into the net. May have interfered with Ella Dahl's attempt that time, as now into the game is Champ in for Caitlin Riley. Tigers will get it back up 14-5. Brianna Hannikin will deliver. Delivers a good serve. Buntmeyer sending that one over. Ella Dahl to Laura Dahl, but not able to get to that one. Skying up high for it, but hitting into the net, making it a 14-6 lead for PRB. So Riley is back in, this time for Hannikin. This is Ella Thayer with the delivery, and it's long on the serve. 15-6, Pine River-Backus. Ariana Burns, the sophomore, will send it over. Saw a lot of playing time last year as a freshman again. And you see these young players getting a lot of experience on state tournament teams. It'll help in the long run, as that's blocked by Bristow, and off the swing by Buntmeyer. Had to find a Mustang in the back row. No one able to get to it, and it's 16-6 Pine River-Backus. Burns to go again. Double-digit lead for Pine River-Backus here in set 2. And again, that one into the net. So it goes back to Northome Kelliher, as Napa is going to get ready to come back in for Burns. And serving for Northome Kelliher is going to be Chloe Buntmeyer. Buntmeyer, good delivery to the back row, but Riley plays it. Far post, that's Laura Dahl, blocked in front by Ella Thayer. Bristow on the near post, that's down. Cassie Bristow, her 4th kill of the night, as coming in for Northome Kelliher in the back row, the libero Lexi Heron. Coming in for Binkley, out is Ella Dahl, in is Megan Irish. Laura Dahl rather, will be the one to deliver, and another ace for Laura Dahl. Make that 5. 18-7. Pine River-Backus running away with it here in set number 2. And we do have a score update over in Pequot Lakes. It is 25-8, set number 1. Pequot Lakes taking set 1 against Malacca. They lead the match 1-0 on KOKS Talk 100.1. Laura Dahl jump serve into the middle. Heron, and miscue. Not the hit that Heron wanted on that attempt, and it's back to Pine River-Backus. 19-7. Laura Dahl had a service back in set number 1 where she led a 6-0 run on her service ability. Buntmeyer near post. This is Kate Thayer. Whistle and a point for Pine River-Backus. Into the net was the Mustangs. And it's a 20-7 lead. 4-0 run for Pine River-Backus. Laura Dahl with the jump serve near sideline again, going to the opposite sideline, and another ace. Make it 6 for Laura Dahl. And Laura Dahl makes her dangerous on her service. Is Obviously, she's going to come at you with the line drive, but she mixes up her speeds and locations well. I'm expecting another line drive. She gets a lot of power from that jump, but that time trying to really pinpoint it down a line, but it goes into the net as Heron is out. In is Binkley for Northome Kelliher as they get the ball back, ending a 5-0 run for the Tigers. 21-8, PRB leads as this is Kate Thayer to deliver. Bristow, no problem for her. She'll get it back in the middle. That was deflected in front by Binkley. Now far post, Charlize Hallstrom, and blocked by Brianna Hannigan. Or excuse me, that is number 8, Ashley Shamp with the block. As Hannigan will now come in for Shamp. 22-8. As Laura Dahl will come out. In is going to be number 4, Kaylee Johnson. Johnson, the senior, seeing action for the first time tonight, number 4. Almost another miscue by the Mustangs, but Kenley Hallstrom able to send that over. Bristow down. Just saw that up in the air, skied up for it, and able to make a play. Kill number 5 for her tonight, 23-8 here in set 1. Tigers looking to close this out. Riley, the libero to serve for Pine River-Backus, delivers it into the middle. Binkley will play it and gets it on the far post, and that took a deflection. Believe that was off of the hands of Megan Irish. So Northome Kelliher will get it back, 23-9. As serving is going to be Charlize Hallstrom. As out is going to be number 11, Allie Lundeen. Back in is Ella Thayer. Boy, both the Thayer sisters are on the court. They've been able to make an impact in that front row with their blocking ability as Hannigan. Swing across court to the far sideline, down for the kill, and it's set point for Pine River-Backus. Hannigan with the kill on that attempt. As out is Knapp. Back in is Avery Sawyer. And this is Cassie Bristow looking to close things out potentially as that hits the ceiling, and that'll knock down, make that an ace for Cassidy Bristow to close things out here in set number 2, 25-9. All Pine River-Backus here so far in this one, looking to make quick work of Northome Kelliher. They lead the match 2-0. We're going to take a break. We'll give you your recap of set number 2, get you ready for number 3 as Pine River-Backus looking to make it a sweep tonight potentially, but Northome Kelliher looking to not bow down without a fight. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to Tigers Volleyball on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at shruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with number 1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash, open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com.
Set number 2 in the books. Pine River-Backus dominating 25-9. They lead the match 2-0. Noah Caruso here with you in Pine River. As the Tigers looking to make quick work of Northome Kelliher. They got the sweep against them last year, looking to do the same here tonight. And again, for Pine River-Backus, really what was the key in that one was service delivery. Alora Dahl having a fantastic night with her service, as she has 6 aces I have her marked for tonight. She is one of 6 Tigers with an ace. Stat leaders for both teams, leading the way in kills. Brianna Hannikin, I have her marked for 7 kills. Set assists going to Alora Dahl with 7. And she's also got 6 aces, which leads the team. Aces also by Cassidy Bristow, Mimi Bukers, Avery Sawyer, Megan Irish, and Caitlin Riley. For Northome Kelliher leading the way, Ella Thayer now leading the way with 5 kills in this one. And also leading the way is I have her marked for 5 blocks. Set assists belonging to Buntmeyer, she's got 5. As we get you ready for set number 3, Tigers looking to get the sweep, bounce back from their loss against Bemidji, but where they had strong performances. And, you know, Josh Hershey will always demand more out of his team, but it was a great performance by Pine River-Backus. Close sets all the way through, and it seems to be carrying over into tonight as they are not messing around. Looking to be winners of 7 of 9. Alora Dahl will get things going right to left on your radio dial for Pine River-Backus. And here we go. And would you believe it? Alora Dahl getting it started with an ace here in set number 3. 1-0 Pine River-Backus. PRB went going on 2 6-0 runs in set number 2, 1 and number 2, as that's been really the story of their game, getting on those big runs as Ella Thayer. Kate Thayer on that one, as now there seems to be conversation here. It's seen that Kate Thayer, skied up for her. She may have been over the net with that swing attempt. Looked like the palm of her hand might have gone over. We'll have a whistle, and not the case, so that'll be a kill for Kate Thayer. Make that number 5 for her tonight, tying her with her sister Ella Thayer. Northome Kelliher tying this one at 1. Serving is going to be Emily Maston. She delivers a good line drive serve. Bristow having to react to it quickly. They're going to set it up for Irish near post. May have taken a deflection. Skied up by Thayer. Bristow and Riley both trying to get to that ball as it's set over. And Hannigan seeing that and knocking it down. Or Ashley Shamp, knocking that down. Hannigan and Shamp both in. I mean, but the size that Hannigan and Shamp bring, it's and they play a very similar style. So sometimes, up in my view, get the numbers a little mixed up. But nonetheless, Shamp with a fantastic approach that time, as Alora Dahl will come out. In is Kaylee Johnson to make that 2 kills for Shamp tonight, as Riley will deliver, and an ace for Caitlin Riley. Riley with her first kill of set number 3, her second overall in the match. 3-1 Pine River-Backus. Riley again serving on the far sideline, going right to left for our radio listeners on Skeeter 101.5. Trying to get to it high in the air, Ella Thayer, and they're going to give it back to her, and that's out of bounds. 4-1 Pine River-Backus. Riley continuing to serve. Its service ability has really thrown off the Mustangs tonight, with location and speed, but that time low and short, and an ace for Caitlin Riley again. 3 overall on the night for Riley. It's a 5-1 Pine River-Backus lead here in set number 3. Already leading the match 2-0. Riley again. Another good service, as having to dig that one out was Hallstrom. And now this is Kenley Hallstrom trying to get a swing that time. Irish falling away, able to get it over Pine River-Backus as Bristow skying up for it, will get it down, and the Mustangs scrambling for that ball. Bristow able to find a pocket, as it's now 5 straight points for Pine River-Backus, opening up a 6-1 lead. Riley cross court and just out of bounds. Or now they're saying it's down. Oh boy, Riley able to find that near corner. 4 aces. Now tonight, 3 here in the set. 7-1 Pine River-Backus. With a huge lead here is Riley, and that's a miss hit by Hallstrom and bumped over by Maston. Now in the middle, Bristow, whistle, and a point for Northome Kelliher under the net. Looked like it might have been Bristow before she was skying up for that, looking for that kill attempt. ending another 6-0 run for Pine River-Backus, but they've opened this lead up to 7-2. As delivering this time will be Kate Thayer. She's been great tonight for Northome Kelliher, as Riley having to go back for that one, but great hustle by Riley as Sawyer will send it over for Pine River-Backus. In the middle, this is Binkley, and just out of bounds. Very close on this near sideline in front of the Tiger bench. But it'll go back to Pine River-Backus, who have an 8-2 lead. Cassidy Bristow will deliver again. And that's tipped at the net, but good serve by Bristow. Mustangs now as that's sent over by Kenley Hallstrom. Hallstrom's been active in that front row today. She's had a lot to handle as she gets a deflection there. It's the Mustangs. Oh, a miscommunication between the Thayers of Kate and Ella, who have been great tonight for Kelliher Northome, as Sawyer is in for, Buchers is in for Sawyer, and now it's 9-2. Bristow will deliver again. Bristow cross court and well out of bounds that time as that finds its way to the hallway. So it's 9-3. Pine River-Backus still leads, though, here in set 3. So now we wait for the ball to get back into play, and here we go. Charlize Hallstrom for Kelliher Northome. Got my Mustangs mixed up, but nonetheless, here's the delivery. Skied up, this is Buchers, blocked. High in the air again, Hannigan getting to it, but able to find its way onto the PRB side. Now Irish blocked. Ella Thayer getting to that one. 9-4. Hallstrom serving down the middle, lofted serve, out of bounds. PRB the first to crack to double digits here in set 3, 10-4. As coming in is going to be Renee Hannigan. In for Bristow. As out is Charlize Hallstrom. In is the libero, Lexi Heron. Megan Irish to serve on the near sideline. Irish, short serve, played by Hallstrom in the middle. Skied up as having to bump that over was Binkley. Riley digging that one out. Now this is going to be Sawyer setting that up, and it finds its way down. Looking to just get reset on defense, but again, it seems that front row, a lot of miscommunication of who's trying to get to those loose balls. Now an 11-4 lead for Pine River-Backus. Irish set to go again. Short serve, played in the middle, as blocked by Hannigan again on that attempt by Maston. And we got a whistle and a point, as that is going to be one of the players bumping into the net for Pine River-Backus, and it's 11-5. Ben Meyer coming in for Maston for Northome Kelliher. 11-5, Pine River-Backus leads. Kenley Hallstrom to deliver, dug out by Irish in the middle. Setting up, this is Buchers, and blocked. Getting the brunt of that was Kylie Binkley, who will get the block, and that gets down. It's 12-5. As that goes out of bounds. As in is Ella Dahl, in for Megan Irish. And again, for players like the Thayers and Binkley, who have been all over the place in that front row, as this is going to be swung on. Good hit by Ella Thayer, but not enough as the Tigers are able to react to it. Johnson able to send it over for Pine River-Backus. Ella Thayer with the bump, and now PRB looking to just get a clean offense going here, but that's swung on as Champ. Back into the ballgame for Pine River-Backus, forcing out of trouble, and what a hit that time as, and Hannigan, that gets, or Champ, that is out of bounds, but boy, I tell you what, for our radio listeners, Binkley, as it fell to the roof, came straight down, just a late reaction, but it found its way over. And with that, it's a point for Northome Kelliher. 12-6, Tigers lead. Alora Dahl in for Kaylee Johnson. 12-6, the lead, as it's a serve this time by Binkley. Ella to Alora down on the far sideline. The Dahl connection. So Alora Dahl gets her second kill. Ella Dahl with her first set assist, and it's a 13-6 lead. Renee Hannigan coming out, in for Cassidy Bristow. Serving is Mimi Buchers on the far sideline. So we have another score update in a matter of moments. Skied up in the middle, and that is going to get down. Kate Thayer making that kill number 7 on the night. In is Charlize Hallstrom. In for Heron. Back way deep to serve is Ella Thayer. 13-7. PRB leads here in set number 3, leading the match 2-0. Ella Dahl for Riley in the middle will take a swing as that was blocked by Kate Thayer. And they're going to give it to Hallstrom on the far side, and that'll get down on the far sideline. Charlize Hallstrom set up by Kenley Hallstrom. Bukers is out. Madeline Knapp is in. 13-8, back-to-back points for Northome Kelliher as a serve by Ella Thayer. Knapp has to work for that one as Bristow. She makes it look effortless on that attempt as Megan Irish will come in for Ella Dahl. Alora Dahl will serve 14-8. Get that kill to Bristow. 14-8 Tigers lead. Alora Dahl serving from the far sideline, going cross court. Buntmeyer to Charlize Hallstrom, and out of bounds on the near corner of the side of Pine River-Backus, 15-8. Pequot Lakes taking set number 2, 25-10. They lead the match 2-0 over Malacca. Alora Dahl jump serve, cross court, and bumped over by Northome Kelliher. Tigers back on the attack. Bristow in the middle, and that was blocked. Kate Thayer again in front of it. They'll get it back, down 15-9. Chloe Buntmeyer with the delivery. Good line drive to Caitlin Riley, who plays it. Now in the middle, Bristow again, and that gets down on the near corner. Boy, oh boy. Bristow seems to be getting stronger and stronger as this match comes along as Champ is out for Brianna Hannikin. 16-9, PRB leads. Riley delivers, and that one into the net. So it'll go right back to Pine River-Backus, or excuse me, to Northome Kelliher. Tigers lead 16-10. Johnson in for Alora Dahl. Serving is going to be Kate Thayer for Northome Kelliher. Leaves it short on the far side and skying up for it. A couple of Mustangs down on the ground, and now Bristow looking to take advantage and does just that on the near sideline. Northome Kelliher out of position. Bristow will knock it down. It's now a 17-10 lead for the Tigers, and mass subs coming in as Bristow is out. In is going to be number 2, Charlie Child. It seems here, seeing action for the first time tonight. As also in is Mimi Bukers in for Knapp. So serving is going to be Charlie Child, the freshman for Pine River-Backus, seeing action for the first time tonight. And for Northome Kelliher, Lundeen in for Kate Thayer. Also coming in is going to be Josie Lindley in for Kenley Hallstrom. Tigers serve going right to left for our listeners on Skeeter 101.5. Child and into the post. And it's a 17-11 game. Northome Kelliher getting it back, but Tigers still hold on to the lead. Charlize Hallstrom. She's had good deliveries tonight for the Mustangs. Looking to go again. Riley playing it on the near corner. In the middle, this is Hannikin fading away, dug out by Thayer. Now this is going to be Lindley, and that is deflected off of the arms of Johnson. That is going to be a kill for Josie Lindley. Her first of the night, 17-12. Back-to-back points for Northome Kelliher. Hallstrom will deliver again to Johnson. They've been going her way a lot tonight as Hannikin with the attempt, and now on the far side and out of bounds. Good effort by Lundeen, but too strong on that swing, and it's 18-12. They've been going Caitlin Riley's way tonight, but she has been active and able to really dig out those balls well tonight, as Megan Irish will come out and is going to be Abigail Gilbert, the junior, seeing action for the first time tonight for Pine River-Backus, and Gilbert will be the one to serve for the Tigers. With an 18-12 lead, lofted serve, good serve as Hallstrom has to play in the back row. Now in the middle, this is Binkley. Riley again digging that one out as she came cross court. Near post, this is Bukers. That's skying up. Buntmeyer. Good defense that time by the Mustangs as Hannikin will swing and Hallstrom with a dig. Buntmeyer digging for it on the far sideline. Tigers back on the attack. Johnson to Buchers on the far sideline and just left it short that time as Ella Thayer going her way. We'll get down 19-12 the score. Buchers is coming out after getting the kill as it'll be Ariana Burns coming in. Out is Allie Lundeen and in is Ella Thayer. 19-12 the lead as Gilbert will go again with the delivery. Buntmeyer in the middle. That was deflected as I'll get down as Gilbert. Not quite sure if she should run up on that one as Renee Hannigan coming in for a child. 19-13 the score. Maston with the kill on that last attempt for Northome Kelliher, and she'll be the one to serve. Now dug out Riley again. Hannigan deflected in the front. Hannigan trying to go for another kill on that attempt. She skies it up in the air to Johnson. That was blocked. Kylie Binkley will get the block in. The kill, her third tonight. Heron is in for Kate Thayer. 19-14. Pine River-Backus still leads. Johnson near post. This is going to be down for Ariana Burns. Will get her first kill of the night as she brought the power on that hit. Dropped down just in front of the fans on the far sideline. 20-14. Serving Brianna Hannikin. Playing it in the middle was Binkley. Setting it up in the middle. This is Ella Thayer and well out of bounds. They're saying deflected, and it was. They have been champing that front row for the Tigers. Heron is out. Back in is Kate Thayer. Ella Thayer will get the kill. This is going to be Binkley to serve, and that's a short serve into the net. 21-15, Pine River-Backus inching closer to closing things out as Hallstrom is getting ready to come back in for Josie Kinley. Bristow is in for Renee Hannikin. Now we've got a whistle and a timeout by Josh Hershey and the Tigers. Closing in on the sweep here tonight. They lead 25-15 here in set number 3. Back in just a moment. You're listening to Tigers Volleyball on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com.
Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
To the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information,
jumping right back in as Pine River-Backus taking the timeout. They have one remaining here in the set. Northome Kelliher still with their 2. Noah Caruso here with you as we are closing in on a Pine River-Backus victory. That would make them winners of 7 of 9. And off the timeout, Pine River-Backus will serve, and it's going to be number 21, Ariana Burns. The sophomore looking to get on a run to close things out potentially. Serving right to left on your radio dial for our listeners on Skeeter 101.5 as we are simulcasting on Skeeter 101.5 FM and YourLiveEvent.com. For Josh Hershey, he's always working on different things as Gilbert will be out for Ella Dahl for Pine River-Backus. Always changing things up, going into his bench and seeing what he's got. We've seen Child and Gilbert see action, see what he's really got in that rotation. And now the Tigers on the attack. This is going to be number 14, as mentioned, in that rotation, Kelly Norman, and Norman will get the kill. Now a 22-15 lead. Again, Burns will deliver. Good line drive serve. Dug out, though, great Binkley. And that's going to be Kate Thayer gets it down. Thayer has been a bright spot for Northome Kelliher all season. Kate Thayer, just a sophomore, a lot of great potential. as her senior sister Kelliher will try to keep this one going for Northome Kelliher. 22-16 the lead, and now this is going to be Champ will knock it down as it falls right in the middle of the court for Northome Kelliher, 23-16. This is Callie Norman with her first service delivery tonight. Laura Dahl getting ready to come in, and Norman looking like it is going to be her that's coming out, but now we got a whistle and a timeout by Josh Hershey and the Tigers. We'll take one with them. Closing in on a sweep here tonight, 23-16. Pine River-Backus leads here in set 3. Back in just a moment. You're listening to Tigers Volleyball on Skeeter 101.5 and yourliveevent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends, and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Do something fun.
Welcome back to the action off the timeout by Pine River-Backus. They have none remaining here in the set, but they are 2 away from getting the sweep tonight as Laura Dahl will get ready to come in. It seemed that timeout was just for confusion of substitution as Callie Norman getting ready to come in as Laura Dahl will serve, and with her service delivery tonight, that could be enough to close it out. 7 aces tonight for the Pine River-Backus senior. Looking to improve to 11-5 on the year, looking to become winners of 7 of 9. It's been a great 2-week stretch for Pine River-Backus. Dahl with a good service delivery as that is Kelliher digging that one out. Cross court, this is Hallstrom. Tigers on the attack, Bristow, little set over and a one-arm swing with the left arm by Kate Thayer. It's a point for Pine River-Backus as that goes out of bounds. And it's set, match, point for Pine River-Backus. Here's Laura Dahl delivering again, and that is going to be an ace to close things out. Laura Dahl make that number 8 on the night and mark that as a 25-16 win in set 3. Make it a 3-0 match victory for Pine River-Backus. They improved to 11-5 on the season. Northome Kelliher, great effort tonight, but they fall to 4-9 overall on the season. Back-to-back wins against these Mustangs for the Tigers. And we'll break it all down for you in post-game coverage. When we come back, we'll hopefully hear from head coach Josh Hershey and hear our award winners in a matter of moments. You're listening to Tigers Volleyball on Skeeter 101.5 and yourliveevent.com as the Tigers win 3-0 over Northome Kelliher.
At Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools also offers a variety of community ed programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district.
Cutting back in here for post-game coverage here on Skeeter 101.5, simulcasting on yourliveevent.com. Pine River-Backus improving to 11-5 on the season. They get a 3-0 match victory, winning sets 1, 2, and 3, 25-19, 25-9, and 25-15, respectively. And overall, it was a great game for PRB in terms of the service delivery. Alora Dahl finishing with 8 aces in her own right, going along with 16 total aces on the night. As Caitlin Riley also added 4 to the tally. 6 different Tigers with aces in this one, including Bristow, Buchers, Sawyer, Irish, Alora Dahl, and Caitlin Riley. And a great way to keep this homecoming home stretch rolling. And they got a matinee tomorrow as they're taking on Staples Motley. That's going to be a tall task for Pine River-Backus, as both really good, talented, hard-hitting teams, as that should be a fun one tomorrow. But to get this homecoming weekend started right with a win. And for Josh Hershey, I know that he demands a lot out of his girls, but still a lot to like with this Tigers squad tonight, as we saw great efforts from that middle hitters and that front row for Pine River-Backus, including Cassidy Bristow, who led the way tonight with had her marked for 11 kills in this one, as Cassidy Bristow continuing on with her great run of form in the last couple of weeks. Pine River-Backus now winners of 7 of their last 9 games. And, you know, I'm sure we'll hear from Josh Hershey. He probably feels like this team isn't even playing their best volleyball yet, which is a scary prospect to think about as we're inching closer and closer to playoff season. But for Northome Kelliher, it was a great effort tonight from some key players, including the Thayer sisters. We'll shout them out tonight. Ella Thayer had herself quite a game in that front row, finishing with 6 blocks. Ella Thayer with 8 kills in that match. And her sister, Kay Thayer, not too far behind her, just a sophomore with a lot of great potential for the Mustangs. Kay Thayer finishing the night, leading the night for Northome Kelliher, leading with 9 kills in the match. She had 4 blocks in her own right. And overall, it was just sometimes when you face a hard-hitting team, you just got to react quick. And for Northome Kelliher, they face the challenge tonight. They fall to 4-9 on the season. But, you know, I had to make Pine River work for it a little bit on the defensive end as well, with some of the great hitters that they brought in that front row. But we are going to take a break here as we'll try to get Josh Hershey and maybe some award winners here in a matter of moments. But when we come back, we'll at least announce our award winners and get you going here with post-game coverage. Back in just a moment. You're listening to Tigers Volleyball on Skeeter 101.5 and yourliveevent.com.
Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers. The PRB Boosters could use your help. Be part of great events and fundraisers, all built to give back and present more opportunities for the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information or to get started, email prboosterclub1.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month at 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Boosters.
This year, Schrupp Excavating is celebrating 40 years of digging it right. With this milestone year, Schrupp Excavating wants to thank all of their past, current, and future employees and customers. They appreciate all you've done to help Schrupp Excavating become one of the most trusted companies in the Lakes area. For any excavation project, Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time, serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all the surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC. Online at schruppexcavating.com.
Restock on food, fuel, and baits at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, off-road diesel, and is the only stop with #1 diesel. Make sure to stop by to wash off the sand and salt with their indoor car wash. Open when the temp is at least 26 degrees. They'll hook you up with your fishing and hunting licenses too. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
Continuing on with post-game coverage here on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com. Noah Caruso here with you as it seems no Hershey, no award winners yet, but we'll take this time as to announce our award winners as all the seniors here for Pine River-Backus enjoying all the homecoming festivities. They're lining up with some of their some of their fans up in the student section. Dress-up night again here for homecoming as they got a big matinee matchup tomorrow, but getting the win here tonight. And our award winners, of course, we will mention, including our big deal of the game first, brought to you by our great sponsors of Atwater Chevrolet GMC in Aiken, Riverwood Healthcare, Pizza Ranch in Baxter and Little Falls, W.W. Thompson Concrete Products in Brainerd, Matson Lumber in Nisswa, Donlinger Automotive in Brainerd, BigDealAuctions.com, Cuyuna Regional Medical Center, Tykes Carpet Castle in Brainerd, and Shannon's Auto Body in Brainerd. Our big deal of the game is going to go to Brianna Hannikin. Brianna Hannikin having herself quite a game in that front row as she did a great job at reacting to a lot of sky balls in the air in that front row, knocking them down and having quite the impact. Brianna Hannikin finishing the night with 4 blocks. I have her marked for, and 10 kills in her own right. Brianna Hannikin, another great performance by the senior, as she is going to be our big deal of the game. And our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game with a quick word from our friends over at Enbridge.
We're on a path to a lower carbon future, and pipelines continue to play a crucial role in providing the energy we need. The energy that powers industry, grows food, and fuels the cars, trucks, and planes that keep our economy moving. Enbridge pipelines are an important part of the energy transition and essential to delivering the energy Minnesota relies on today and tomorrow. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
And our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game for tonight's game, that is going to go to Laura Dahl. And for Josh Hershey, he talked about how he wanted service to be efficient and good tonight. And boy, it was that from all around, but especially for Laura Dahl as she finishes with a team leading and leading all players on the court with 8 aces in this matchup. She was one of 6 Tigers to get an ace today, and Caitlin Riley also with 4 aces in her own right, but a great overall game for Laura Dahl. Again, finishing with the 8 aces. She was able to rack up 3 kills in this one and also led the team in set assists with 12. So a great game for Laura Dahl. She's our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game and our Pine River Family Market star of the game. Brought to you by our friends over at Pine River Family Market, where you can find it all and still enjoy the local hometown atmosphere. Every Wednesday, gallons of milk are just 2 for $6. Visit them online for curbside pickup or delivery. Pine River Family Market Delivers.com. And that is going to go to the player who has been on an absolute great run of form. That is going to be Cassidy Bristow getting our star of the game. She led all players on the court with kills as I had her marked for 11 tonight, as she was coming off a 14-kill performance against Black Duck and had 10 against Bemidji. Or excuse me, had 12 against Bemidji, but 11 here tonight. Cassidy Bristow showing out, and she plays all over the court, and to be able to hustle the balls in that middle row, as she also added 8 digs to her tally. So a great performance by Cassidy Bristow. We'll try to get our award winners here in a matter of moments, but they're scattered all over the place celebrating a win here on homecoming, so we're not going to pressure them if we don't need to. But good to see the Tigers get to 11-5 on the season, and now all of a sudden you look at this Tigers team getting a lot of momentum here late in the season. And for Josh Hershey, he feels, and he said in pregame, that this team isn't even playing their best volleyball yet. And if that's the case, for the section championship, for the reigning section champions, looking to have a chance to repeat on that occasion this season, looking to get back to the state tournament. This is a team that's fully capable of it. But for the Tigers, improving to 11-5 on the season, winning 7 of 9. We'll take another break. We'll try to get our winning coach and our award winners. If not, we will close things out here tonight on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com. We'll be back in just a moment. You're listening to Tigers Volleyball.
First
Broadcasting Incorporated is hiring a full-time play-by-play sports announcer and broadcast sales representative. Duties include selling advertising time for radio, digital, video streaming, and regional cable TV. Play-by-play responsibilities include live play-by-play of local sporting events for radio, video streaming, and regional cable TV broadcasts. Wage plus talent and commission pay structure with full-time benefits package offered. For more information or to apply, email apply@rjbroadcasting.com. That's apply@rjbroadcasting.com. Every Wednesday night at 7, watch the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation. Stay up to date with the latest goings-on in the region, as we'll hear from area coaches in North Dakota and Minnesota. Plus, we'll highlight area high school seniors and their achievements in the classroom and on the court with our Senior Spotlight. That's the YourLiveEvent.com Coaches Show, presented by the Hillsborough Economic Development Corporation, Wednesday nights at 7 on YourLiveEvent.com.
Let's get real. Get ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. The University of Minnesota Crookston offers more than 35 majors, minors, and certificates. Earn a University of Minnesota degree, where you can make a difference in a close-knit community. Faculty become friends and friends feel like family. You don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, and will get you ready for anything.
Do something fun and make new friends. Join a bowling league at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria has openings for all leagues: men's, women's, mixed, youth, seniors, and also Special Olympics. Enjoy some friendly competition and have a great time. Food specials offered on all league nights. Don't forget Moonlight Bowling every Saturday evening. For information on leagues or to sign up, call or stop into Community Bowl and Pizzeria in downtown Pine River. 218-587-3100.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Minnesota.
This message presented by the Minnesota State High School League and the Minnesota Interscholastic Activities Administrators Association.
And possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Wrapping things up here on Skeeter 101.5 and YourLiveEvent.com as Pine River-Backus gets the sweep tonight 3-0 over Northome Kelliher as the Mustangs fall to 4-9 on the season. Pine River-Backus improving to 11-5. And again, a rundown of our award winners, our big deal of the game going to Brianna Hannikin, our Enbridge I Bring the Energy player of the game, Alora Dahl, and our Pine River Family Market star of the game, Cassidy Bristow. And it's, of course, these players that saw a lot of minutes on a state tournament team a year ago, including seniors Brianna Hannikin and Alora Dahl. Junior Cassidy Bristow has been on a great run of form for the Tigers, and it's what's led to this great run for Pine River-Backus as they are winners of 7 of their last 9 games. As the Tigers are looking to get on a roll here late in the season. We're already talking about playoff volleyball here soon, which is crazy to think about. I feel like the season, just started about a month ago, but I mean, it kind of did. But sometimes the season just really just flies by. It just goes right past you. But time flies when you're having fun, I suppose. But we do have some score updates from around homegrown, or from our sister stations, I should say, as Pequot Lakes getting a 25-12 set 3 victory as they will defeat Malacca 3-0 as that game's wrapping up on KLKS Talk 100.1. And with those games done, make sure to tune in to Cash 95.9. New York Mills going up against Pillager in Pillager tonight. New York Mills getting a set 1 victory 25-14 over the Huskies. So make sure to tune in to Cash 95.9 for that matchup as that'll close out our night for high school volleyball. And looking ahead at what we have for tomorrow, as of course it is Friday Night Lights tomorrow. We got a full slate of high school football coming your way, but actually we got to sprinkle in a little bit of volleyball. As mentioned, PRB getting the win tonight, so they will. That's a big for them to get the sweep and make quick work because they have a very quick turnaround tomorrow, a matinee matchup against Staples Motley, as that'll be a 1:10 pregame on yourliveevent.com. And then we get to the high school football festivities. The number 9 team in Class 3A, Pequot Lakes, hosting Hibbing. Action can be heard on KLKS Talk 100.1. And Aiken hosting Rush City on their homecoming on KKIN AM 930, FM 103.1, and yourliveevent.com. Crosby Ironton hosting International Falls on Skeeter 101.5, and closing out the night in Pine River, what's going to be a busy night in Pine River, as they are hosting Staples Motley on yourliveevent.com. All games mentioned are a 6:30 pregame start. And with all the action, all the coverage, all the games going on, it's it may be a lot to go through. So after all this football action is done tomorrow, tune in to After the Game at 10 o'clock on Cash 95.9 and KKIN AM 930, FM 103.1, The Gabbler. And, of course, get ready for high school football with Football Friday on the final whistle from 4 to 5 p.m. on 3WI AM 1270, FM 96.3. But before we let you go, we have set number 2 update over in Pillager. And, boy, it's set for a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Pillager taking set number 2, 25-19. The match is tied at 1. So we're about to close things out here. So head over to Cash 95.9 for our radio listeners for that action. But we are going to call it a night here. Special thanks to all of our sponsors for helping make this broadcast happen. And, of course, thank our sponsors with your patronage. Shop local, support the community, and support the team in that community. For myself, Noah Caruso, and everyone here on Skeeter 101.5 and yourliveevent.com, Pine River-Backus 3-0 victors over Kelliher Northome tonight here on homecoming week for the Tigers. And we say thank you and good night from Pine River.
This has been a local sports presentation.